just gonna run. I don't want to fight 4 of those freaking roaches. It's too long. Got him. Yeah, Chaos Kitty, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those PS2 Slims are super good. And they're not that expensive either. And they come standard with a lot of good video signals that's easy to access any kind of like retro TV. So you can do AV or S video or RGB. And yeah, good stuff. 2 healing herbs. Actually, maybe I do want to fight the roaches. They're gonna give me herbs. Wow, I can't believe I didn't get an elixir from searching that clock. What kind of game even is this? I definitely struggled with Breath of Fire 1 as a kid as well. I played the SNES version, and that came out in what, 92, 93? So I was only 10-ish. It smells burnt, just like those people you burned. The door is nailed shut. Why would you nail shut a door? Awkward. Yeah, the only Breath of Fire game that's on the Switch right now is Breath of Fire 1, and it's if you have the online deal, you get Breath of Fire as part of that. Oh, is 2 up there as now as well? Nice. That's sick. Right now the game's moving a little slow for me because like basically the only option I really have is to just kind of basic attack for now, but that'll pick up, I'm sure. Not to mention, it doesn't need to be super complicated at the beginning. Just giving you a few abilities is more than enough. I'm now showing the flow of money and in and out of the manor. For all the taxes he collects, it seems like McNeil himself doesn't have much money. The McNeil's 3. This one has all the moralizing of the third McNeil. The McNeil Family. It's a beautiful book, but there's not much in the way of content. The McNeils 2. This book talks about the exploits of the second McNeil. The McNeils 1. Struggles of the first McNeils are written on the book. Wow, it's interesting that they need an entire bookshelf just for one book. Because, I mean, if I had 5 books about the McNeils, I would just put them in the same shelf in order. Hey, I'm eating an apple. That's cute. McNeil's 4. Some interesting stories about the 4th McNeil. The McNeil's 5. This one tells of the adventures of the 5th McNeil. The McNeil's 6. Nothing much about the 6th McNeil, it's all very boring. Smells burnt. Hey, what's up, Rocco? What's going on? Well, we're kids. Adults are typically about 3 to 4 times the size of kids, so, you know. Checks out. Every shelf is just one McNeil book and then 500 highlights for kids. Nice. Now what's really scary is the roaches are like twice the size of me. Now that's scary. What do I think about making retro consoles region-free by hacking it? With the SNES, there is no, like, hacking of it. You just remove some plastic tabs that prevent JP cards from seeding into the contacts. So that's fine. That's whatever. Otherwise, my Sega Saturn has hardware on it that allows it for region-free stuff. So, I mean, that's fine. As long as you research the modification and know that it's safe and not potentially harmful to your hardware, it's fine. Do it up. Yeah, play JP games, you know, or games from other regions. Do it. Just make sure you research it to make sure that the modification is safe for your hardware. Region locks were necessary for certain reasons back in the day, but it's not necessary anymore. That's why consoles nowadays are region-free. The Switch and the PS4 are both region-free right out of the gate. You don't need to do anything. But back in the day, it was meant as, I forget the reason why, but it was like necessary legally and some other reasons. I think it had to do with certain like ESRB ratings and stuff. Nothing, Smile. I found gems. It's a real gem. The memory expansion pack for the Sega Saturn allows for, I think, not only JP games, but also allows like a lot more saving to be done, because apparently it's like very small otherwise. But yeah, I have that as well. I have all the Sega Saturn modifications on my Saturn. It's really kind of nice. Well, like I said, Rock Howard, there's a reason why region locks were a thing. And yeah, the way NES, SNES work is just, well, the NES actually isn't just plastic tabs. For the NES, the way they did it is that there's actually more pins on the NES carts as there are on the Famicom carts. So that you need a pin converter. I think it's 16 versus 24 pins. So you actually need to have a 24 to 16 pin converter that seats into the JP NES or Famicom, and then it's a wider pin receiver on the for the top part of it to accept the NES cart. But I'm not sure about the N64.
Welcome, my little friends. I'm McNeil, the owner of this mansion.
Really? Well, that makes things simple then. You're the villain we've been looking for.
A villain? Me? Why am I a villain? Because I collect taxes from my people? What's wrong with that?
What's wrong, Teddy? What? He's an imposter?
Oh, imposter? Me? No, I am McNeil. Cousin McNeil, the spirit of the third McNeil!
Something in Discord General. What? I'll look at that later.
Did you think you'd be able to just take that which we have handed down through the generations?
Yeah, I did actually. Uh-oh. I didn't lower the defense either. This thing's got a lot of defenses. Really need that snap to actually lower its defense, like it says. Maybe it's just immune to it. There you go!
Oh, impossible! You defeated me! But I'm not the last. You haven't seen the last of the McNeils!
Nobody told us this place was haunted. Hey, Teddy, how come you're such a crybaby?
But you're not afraid of ghosts!
Nowadays, for me, region lock on retro consoles are not necessary anymore, so why not mod it? Oh, of course. No, yeah, absolutely. There's no reason to not mod it. I'm just saying, I'm not like, are you asking about like from a moral perspective? Because there's nothing morally wrong with modding your consoles like that. Now, if you're gonna mod your console to like allow you to cheat through every single game or something, that might have like moral weight, I guess. But even then, you play games the way you want to, you know? There's nothing wrong with modding for region free. That's not like emulation, where that's a moral gray area, you know? Guess I gotta go around to get there. US SNES sadly looks like way worse than PAL SNES Super Famicom? No, it doesn't. Which game are you referring to? Or are you referring to the console in general? It's true, Chobin. It does. Oh, the design. Oh, I like the SNES, the SNES Mini, not to be confused with the one that came out last year or whatever. There's an actual Model 2 of the SNES called the SNES Mini. It has a better video chip configuration, which actually has a better video processing power. And that one looks nice and sleek. That's the one I'm playing that I have. That's the one I play on. Yeah, the SNES Classic is the one that came out with that's basically just a glorified thumb drive, basically. That's as far as you go. I think the OSSC is way better than the FrameMeister for a number of reasons, but the biggest reason is that many retro games change resolution throughout the game. Like Chrono Cross, for instance, has a different resolution on the map, the battle, and your menus. They're all different resolutions. And the FrameMeister has a really hard time doing that. So there's like this few second delay before you get a picture again. And the OSSC doesn't do that. It's instantaneous. It's just a better upscaler. There's a couple things that the FrameMeister does that the OSSC doesn't, but it's like really niche stuff. You just want to play your game and enjoy it. You don't care about like super weird specific situations. OSSC, 100% of the way. You deserve praise for getting this far, but... Oh, the ghosts here sure talk a lot, huh? You will go no further. I, Galtal the 12th McNeil, will see to that. Your thieving days are over. You know, I always thought ghosts were really creepy, you know? Because of nicotine. It has to do with, like... Well, a lot of it has to do with light damage. Like, just like photons hitting it turned it a weird shade. Something like that. Some weird stuff like that. UV light damage, yeah. Abby Normal, thank you for 2 friggin' years of Twitch Prime. Thank you. All right, Snap is just not working for me. Oh, it was a fireproofing coating. Okay. Easy peasy mushroom squeezy. But if they're all like the ones here, they're not really scary at all, are they? Oh man, that's something I want to get back again as a super scope. I remember having so much fun. Battle Clash, dude. Battle Clash was legit. Sometimes at night, even though there's no one here, I hear voices coming from that room. You scattered the enemy to the 4 winds! Even though I work here, I really hate this house. It's too big, the layout's weird, it's just spooky. Hey, you don't let me sleep now? Hey, what's up, Keel? I don't want to sleep. I only played, it's funny enough, I only played Battle Clash. Or, yeah, that was the only Super Scope game I ever played, but I played it so much. I didn't even know there were other Super Scope games, to be honest. Thank you, Mango, for the 13 months. Yes, Breath of Fire 3 right now.
Holy shit, water!
Holy crap, dude! Kamen Rider swooping in with the big ol' 5,000 bits and using that cheer up for the extra 20 freaking percent. That is so much, dude. Thank you, Kamen Rider. Yeah, that 20% is insane. Thank you very much, with a big ol' fat vote for Ratchet and Clank, by the way. Looks like we have some collaboration on this. Thank you very much. That is insane, seeing that 20% on such a large bit, dude. That is crazy. Thank you very much. Like 1,000 bits alone would have been a lot, and that's just the bonus, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah, right now, by the way, there's a promotion going on for I'm not sure how long, but yeah, Ratchet and Clank was the vote there. But if you use the Hunter's Cheer, it's 20% bonus bits, which is the biggest bonus for one of these promotions there's ever been. It's twice as much as the previous events. It's crazy. No, I don't add the 20% to the votes because it is an unfair imbalance. If people voted on a game prior to or after an event, it's not fair to those people that don't get the 20%. I would love to, but like my moral compass is pointing in a direction against that. I would like to, but I don't feel it's fair. That's just the way I see it. I'm not sure if that's right or wrong, but that's just the way my moral compass points. Phenomenon is a streamer that has asked if they could use the same system I use, which is the voting for next game being played kind of thing through bits and donations. And of course I said go right ahead. But it's a similar system is my point, and he does allow it because his moral compass points in a different direction. So I mean, to each their own. That's just the way I see it. I'm really a big proponent of fairness and equality, and that's just how I see it. So stop right there. You think you'll leave alive? I, the 8th. Well, you know. You're a McNeil, right? Come on, let's get it over with. Nice, Tipo. I'll use one Simone. Oh, he's magic defensive. It lines up with the other really big promotion going on right now. What's the other big promotion going on right now? You mean the last one I saw was the love cheers, the love emotes. I thought that was over. The Gillette stuff? What's that about? Eating good. Yeah, please tell them. I would love to know. Free bits for purchasing products. Oh. So I guess if you buy like Gillette products on Amazon, then you get bits on Twitch or something like that? Yeah, same, Vazril. So Gillette is doing a bits for blades thing where if you spend X amount, you get bits back, and the numbers are ridiculous? Really? No, if you spend $50 on the Gillette, you get $100 of bits? What? 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 I never got an email about it. I just checked my notifications today, too. What? If you spend $50 at the Gillette site, you get $100 a bit, 10,000 bits. It's been going on for at least a week. Holy. And then, of course, if you use the Hunter's Cheer, you add 20% to that. Oh, it's sold out. It's limited quantity. Okay, well, so much for that. That's too bad. You totally think I should have let him tell us his name? Well, let's not worry about it. Come on, Teddy. That makes sense that it's limited supply. You were beaten too, great-grandfather? Huh. They got me before I said my name. We have to do something soon. Our only hope is the living McNeil, the 13th. But I don't think he's up to it. Well, if he's dead, then it'll be up to it, because it'll be a McNeil Goes too. There used to be a lot of servants here, but since the mayor's too cheap, they all quit. Bro's got a little army. Cheap my ass. That's too bad that the event is over, because, man, that is insane. I wish I'd known about that, dude. I don't know. How did you learn about it? Because I've never heard anything about it, and I checked my notifications and email stuff. It's just nothing. No, I mean, yeah, you would assume that, of course, right? I would have assumed that anybody else would have known. Like, usually they email you, you know? They would email you or something. Yeah, I know, right? The deal was still insane whether you used Gillette or not, but it's over, so too bad, so sad. Feels bad, man. That would have been awesome. That is legit, like a ridiculously disgusting offer. I was thinking like 1,000 bits, you know? I'm not really picky about the shaving products I use. I'll use whatever I find. But I also don't really have a lot of using the elevator. Press the switch. How to use elevator. Press the switch. Oh, man. Thank you, Playing As for 110 bits. Thank you guys. Everybody except for one person has used the auto vote today. Thank you. That is very helpful to me. And I know where Yayification wants to go. He wants actually, Yayification, do you still want SMT3 Nocturne as your vote, by the way? I did forget to ask. And a horse wiener.
What did you say? A horse wiener?
Now that's dangerous. Thank you, Kamen Rider, for the 1,111 bits, dude. Thank you very much. I'm actually very interested in playing Ratchet and Clank. It looks like a fantastic. I missed out on all the PS2 platformers because that was like right around the time when I had to get like my own job and pay for my own games instead of hoping, you know, for a birthday or Christmas to get it for me. So, you know, good thing no Ghost came out while we were asleep, huh? We spent like 4 nights in this mansion just like as we're investigating it. We made it to the roof. I wonder if Ray got away okay. Look over there, on the other roof. There's smoke coming out of the chimney. That must be where McNeil is.